This week's Week 10 Mountain West Conference matchup is a rivalry game as the Wyoming Cowboys travel to Fort Collins to take on the Colorado State Rams in the Border War, the battle for the Bronze Boot. The Cowboys are ranked 7th in the nation and are 9-0 overall and 6-0 in conference play after last week's 27-7 victory over the Air Force Falcons. A look at the Mountain West Conference standings after Week 9. The Cowboys do not have any players with significant injuries on this week's injury report. The national top 25 rankings going into today's games. The current Heisman Trophy watch. The Cowboys' individual stats after Week 9. the current Cowboys recruiting board. And now, our Week 9 Mountain West Conference rivalry game as the 7th-ranked 9-0 Wyoming Cowboys travel to Fort Collins to take on the 2-6 Colorado State Rams in the Border War, the battle for the Bronze Boot.
Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cowboys will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Morrison. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rams offense is on the field for the first time today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Fowler DiColosi. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The offense set for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Working that left side now. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Rams want to pick up the tempo.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route so well, he got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss, move the...
Nothing but green ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Henderson. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of here.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any. The 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't.
He lofts one down the sideline. Ball lofted. That's up for grabs, and it's intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays.
Offense getting set for first down. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
This guy is a daring, solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm.
Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Quickly to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Second down coming up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Person. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Off play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Rams send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal to 35. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Trying play action. Right down the middle. On target to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. It's a draw. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Rams line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give is to Williams. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Merritt. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Florida. The landscape of college football will change dramatically with the outcome of this one, and we will keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He lets it fly. He's got another 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Uncorks it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Field goal is good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll come out to the... Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the...
And the Rams will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Bulldozes him. Just never had a chance. Be brought down at the 24. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense, understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
At the 40, there he goes. And he's running in the open. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Rams are in the hurry-up. Trying to run, it's Henderson. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires to the middle. He makes a grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Rams are rolling down the field. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Got it! Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Makes the catch. It's Avant. And they'll knock him down. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. They keep attacking through the air. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. Trying to pound it in. And he'll be smacked to the ground. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some run. Stopped at the 18. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The sure hands, it's Merritt. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. The Cowboys are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
I tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers, and then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a first down, big fella.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll set up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a second down play. Handoff to the single running back. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevenson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. from the gun. The running back looking for room. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Is time as we open the fourth. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. They'll try to run for it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. First down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now, limits the options a little bit more. Second down after that loss of yards play.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wyoming. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the...
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
It's been the buzz of college football all week, fellas, and it's finally here. An update on that top 5 battle. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to throw, it's Ballard Nicolosi. He's got his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the 7th play of the drive on 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's in, and they couldn't make the connection.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Going to the running game. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that timing.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Spits it out to the back. Finds his man in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man down the middle.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On second down, just keeps firing. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Colorado State! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced the third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Merritt. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw, and it keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I've been really impressed watching this guy carry the football. It's been a serious workload. They've been force-feeding him the rock throughout the course of the game, and what's most impressive, he's getting better as the game goes on. That was his longest run of the game.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The Cowboys hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. The give to the tailback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Man, that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The Cowboys suffered no significant injuries in today's game. After next week's bye week, the Cowboys take on the UNLV Rebels in a Week 12 Mountain West Conference showdown in Laramie.